do you know why? Because what we have is even political banditry. Unfortunately, Nigeria does not have a National Assembly.
No, we do. We have the Senate and the House of Reps.
Okay, in your opinion, what we have today is Tinubu's daycare.
Oh my
It is a daycare for Tinubu's children. And don't take my words for it. Take the words of the Senate President, Godswill Obodakpabio. He said he read the letter inviting them by the wife of the president. He said the first lady said we should come and have dinner with her. This is an invitation from a mother to her children. So are you aware that Akpabio is Madam Remi Tinubu's son? So if a mother, Remi Tinubu,
maybe you didn't mean it that way.
Okay, well, I want to know the explanation. So if the first lady, Madam Remi Tinubu, is their mother, who will be their father, President Tinubu? So, Mr. Sheung, the National Assembly is the hallmark of a democracy. A person, an institution that should carry out oversight over other arms of government, see themselves as children of the head of the executive arm of government. So who is going to carry out oversight? Children oversighting their parents? So that is where Nigeria is today. Government in Nigeria has become outsourced. So in Nigeria today, the US is helping the Nigerian government to fight insecurity. France is helping Nigeria to collect taxes. Then President Tinubu, the commander-in-chief, is overseeing defections from the other parties to APC. Biologically, even the president is frail. The personal physical stamina that is needed to govern a country like Nigeria is absent in this government. Look at the outing in Turkey. Nigerian APC people are standing on a mandate that is collapsing. That is where Nigeria is today. President Tinubu should be fair to himself. You have lived to a good old age. What has God not given yourself and your family? A former governor, senator, your wife is senator. At what point do you say you should make sacrifice for the country to move forward? Where you allow young persons with the mental agility. Old age is not a curse, it's a blessing. Why the desperation? To hold on to power at all means. President Tinubu left. America came and dropped bombs in Nigeria in December 2025 on Christmas Day. 2 days after that, the president jetted out of the country to France, spent a total in January of about 27 days. He came back on the 17th, then left to Turkey without addressing Nigerians about what exactly is happening between the US and Nigeria. Guess what? It was while the president was in France, Nigerians then heard that you gave the second highest national honors, GCON, to your personal friend, Mr. Gilbert Shogri, a convicted money launderer in the United States, who was also convicted for aiding a criminal organization. What a country. Is this a president? Is this what leadership is about?
But I mean, you seem to have a grouse to grind with the president.
Not the president, with the government. I don't know President Tinubu. I have no business with him. I have a problem with the office.
You don't like the APC.
I don't need to like the APC. The APC should love Nigeria to defend and protect.
And you don't think that the APC is doing the war for Nigeria?
You make your assessment. Are they truly representing the people, or they are there to represent themselves? Uncle Sheon, did Godswill Obodakpabio contest the APC primary to be a senator, or he contested to be a presidential candidate in the APC? How did he end up in the National Assembly, let alone becoming the chairman of the National Assembly and the Senate president? So we need to interrogate how the people who got there found themselves there. And then we ask the question, is the Senate president representing a senatorial district, or he's representing Tinubu and subsection of the APC aspirations in that assembly? So as a people, when you talk about policies and whether in 2027, my principles and loyalty to country are constant. Uncle Sheon, do you know that in Katsina State, according to Dr. Usman and the report, terrorist elements killed an ACP, Aminu Dayi, one of a fine police officer who was taking the fight to these terrorists. They celebrated the killing, and then they had their usual stakeholder summit that they wanted to have a peace deal with the government. And guess what? The terms and conditions of that meeting were set by the terrorist element. The leader, according to the report, is Jankari. They told them that law enforcement should ensure that the police and law enforcement who will come should come in mufti. And guess what? The terrorist leaders came in the uniform of the slain police officers. In Nigeria today of master strategies, terrorists hold meetings with government officials. And guess who sets the terms and conditions? The terrorists. May God forbid this as leadership. What Nigeria is today is the textbook definition. What Tinubu is providing for Nigeria is the textbook definition of how not to govern a country. President Tinubu and APC should know that power is transient. No matter how long you stay in power, if you don't leave power, power will leave you. You cannot be commander-in-chief forever.
Nigeria. Nigeria, oh, Nigeria, my country. I love this nation. I love this country. You know why? Because God has special interests in this country, and he took his time to deposit great, amazing, wonderful people in this country. And he went further to bless us with enough natural resources. See, as a Nigerian, we are very, 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 very good at whatever we set our minds to do, whether negatively or positively. But the sad thing is, we have not chosen the negative parts, especially our leaders. They chose the negative parts. Nigerian, nobody can outshine a Nigerian. Never. We are the most luckiest people on planet Earth because we are so smart, intelligent, knowledgeable, good at what we do. Good at what we if we are always putting the energy or the potential or the blessings God has deposited into us as individual, as a nation, as a country to a positive use, we are supposed to be ranking shoulder with America. Now, I go lie for you. It okay. Just listen to Peter now. I'm sure you listen to Peter. The way and manner he articulates his thoughts and explain issue the way they are, the reality of the matter, bring it to bear. It's so amazing. So we have the solution to solve all of this mess. But guess what? Because of selfish interest and self-centeredness by the people we elected or they selected themselves as leader, nobody is ready to do anything about this predicament that has befallen us as a nation. They know. They know what to do. I'm telling you. When I tell you that Nigeria are very smart, knowledgeable, and intelligent, take my word for it. Come. Have you listened to Shehu when Shehu is interviewing people? Have you listened to Rufai? In short, I love that morning show because the set of human being there, they are just too great. They are always calling our leaders out, stating the matter the way it is, calling a spade a spade. Rufai, Ayo, I love that lady. Ojiokwe, Dr. Abati, have you listened to Very Dark Man? Have you listened to Don Aza? These are Nigerians. When they talk with substance. And there are millions of them out there. We are so good. Go and listen to Neze. She breaks whatever topic to the barest or minimal level of understanding. That's how good we are. You can have those kind of ideas, have those kind of thoughts. It then means if we want to actualize them, is a walkover because we have what it takes mentally, physically to solve our own problem. But no, we'll not do it. No. Peter saying daycare. It's not far-fetched though. All Peter have said, he has not said anything outside the blues. All he has said, they are the reality of Nigeria situation, Nigeria reality. That's all he has said. The only person that will fought what Peter has said now is those that are also very, very greedy and self-centered. Those are the people that will fought what Peter has said. Otherwise, what he has said, there's no hate speech, is the reality of the matter on ground, the situation on ground. So God, help us. You know you have a very special interest in this country. Help us, show us mercy. Because these are leaders that are pretending not to know what to do. Help us. But posterity will speak. And you know the good thing about posterity? It either speaks negative or positive against you. So choose your posterity. Choose it. So God, Nigeria shall be great again.